Good evening, guys. Welcome back to another Cook Together tonight. We've got a few minutes to get the last few things, bits and pieces together. So we'll chat for the next 5-6 minutes, see who's in the house. We'll run you through a little competition we're running tonight as well. Before we get cracking, there's not a whole lot of active time, which is cool. So maybe we can chat, answer some of your questions, and see how we're going. Who's all here? Pull up some comments. Hopefully it's not just my family this week. It's been growing nicely. Do we have anyone from series session who's just put in a good workout and needs to recover now with a nice protein-rich meal? If you've still got a few things to do in the kitchen, get it all done, get some prep done, and I'll show you in a minute what your prep station should look like. If it's all there, ready to go, it's going to make your life a lot easier. Nicole from Pretoria, thanks for joining us. I'm pretty sure you were here last week. So Caledon, beautiful part of the world. Our favourites for a little weekend getaway, actually. Caledon, Swellendam, some beautiful parts of the Cape. Haley's here. Looking forward to cooking dinner this evening. I'm looking forward to cooking with you guys. Tanya, #1 fan. Love seeing your dishes at the end. Remember, guys, after you've done it, post it on the Jeff Together page. Let's see the master chef creations that you've put together. Gareth Jones has asked me to speak very slowly today. He's been put to work in the kitchen instead of Kim, so I'll try to keep it at scary speed. First timer, Aidan Smith, thanks for joining us. Looking forward to cooking with you. Guys, any questions, fire away. I'm going to run you through the prep that you've hopefully got done. Remember, we're doing chicken and mushroom stacks with a super simple, nice, healthy slaw. If you want to go vegetarian, swap the chicken out. We can do some halloumi, we can do some tofu, we can grill either one of those. If you want to do that, just change that up. But if you've got your chicken, make sure it's out the fridge. Just getting up to room temperature a little bit. Cindy from Kirstenop, Cape Town. Brilliant. Another Joburg, Simone, nice to have you here. Ron Collard, Lindsay Watcham, thanks for joining us. Petrus from Kraaifontein, another regular, good to have you back. Carmen from Westlake, good evening. Guys, what's in your glass tonight? What are you drinking? We've got some beautiful Cape sparkling water. Lockdown's been horrible to us. So we're close to running out of the good stuff, so we're just saving that for a little bit later. Emma and Debbie from PMB, hometown, from the Sleepy Hollow, from the Borough, good to have you with us. And Gareth Jones here from Cape Town. Right, guys, I'll mention it a couple of times, but we're running a cool competition. All we need from you, tell us you're here, tell us where you're from, so give us the town that you're in, and you could win 1 or 2 prizes for our Cape Town folk, a beautiful 500 Rand voucher from Wildsprout in Kenilworth, which is awesome, and for everyone out of Cape Town, a nice 500 Rand Yuppie Chef voucher. So to enter, obviously, you've just got to be here, you've got to be in the kitchen, and you've got to let us know that you're here and where you are. Pretty simple. So keep those all coming in. We'll keep track of them, and we're going to announce the winner in the morning. Yasmin, good to have you. Nice to see you here. Michael from Fishhook. Looks like Cape Town's quite strong tonight. Catherine from Pinelands. Good to have you here, Kath. Been working really hard. One of our one-on-one clients who's just started up. Mother Bear from Maritzburg. Hello. Angela, cooking from Durban. Nice, keep them coming, guys. Nikki's here again. Dean from Belito, beautiful North Coast. Gareth Jones, I'm still talking too fast. Apologies. Luckily, I'm just calling out names. Right, a couple of minutes. Guys, make sure your oven's on, cranked up to 200. Preheat it, get it hot so we can get the mushrooms going. Those are what's going to take the longest to cook. Everything else is pretty easy. And I'm going to show you the prep that we've got done.
Hi everyone. Say hello.
Yeah. And Isabel's in the house. She's the one who loves the camera. The other one, not so much. He's just in front of the TV.
Yeah.
All right. So hopefully we've got most of our prep looking like this. So let me run you through what's going on here. Super simple. Obviously, it's chicken and mushrooms. So we've got our nice large brown mushrooms. I've just trimmed off the top. I'm going to show you in a second how to do that. You don't have to do it. Reason I've just done it is so that when it cooks, it's nice and flat to have the chicken on later. So with your mushrooms, guys, just take out that little stalk. Don't throw that away. A lot of beauty in there, a lot of flavor. Keep that for fried in the morning for your scrambled eggs. If you're doing a little risotto, it's going to add a nice flavor. If you're going to do a stock, and we're just going to take the lip of the mushroom off so that it's flat. And it'll cook nicely. So those are all done. If you need a second to do those, just get it done. Super simple. The slaw is really just going to come from obviously cabbage. So I've got a nice mix of white and red cabbage. Get it sliced up. If you've got a food processor, send it through there. Just chop it up nice and fine. We don't have to be too fancy. If you want it a bit more chunky, that's okay. We've got some yogurt, toppings for the stack, lettuce, tomato, get your thyme, some lemon juice. Our two optional tonight, if you've got them, cool. If you don't, not a chain smash. Some dried cranberries and some coriander. And then our beautiful free-range chicken fillets. Okay, that's all it is, guys. Super simple. Good dose of protein, fiber, and fat. The magic that goes into every meal. So we'll run through that in a second. Make sure that you get your prep done. Oven nice and hot. Get a little bit of chopping in. Dan Paddock is drinking some Stain Red. Fantastic. David Chapter knows his way around the grape. Makes some beautiful stuff. Same range. Bianca Bay, great to have you guys. Keep it coming. Comments are coming in. We are on starting time. So oven nice and hot up to the crowd goes well. Oven nice and hot up to 200. Get your prep done. We're going to start. First thing up is the mushrooms. All right. What I've done over here, just grab yourself a baking sheet, lined with foil if you don't want to clean it. Makes life a lot easier. Your mushrooms, just stick them on there. Those are going to be the base of the stack, and they need to cook for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Take your time. Beautiful thyme. Thyme and mushrooms go fantastically well together. Just strip the leaves down off the stalk. We have a nice little pinch. You don't need to chop them and get too fancy. They're going to go super with the mushrooms. And added to that, a little bit of salt. And our nice healthy fat in the meal is going to be some olive oil. So just a drizzle of olive oil, super simple. What's great about this is it can actually take you so far with a number of things. So do it for breakfast, like a little poached egg on top would be great. Here it's obviously going to be a sort of a burger bun really for our chicken fillets. And you can do anything on there. You can put some mince on top, you can do some lentils. If you're doing your vegetarian, fry up some halloumi, fry up some tofu, and you can stick that. It's going to be a fantastic little base for pretty much anything. Really simple: thyme, salt, olive oil, and mushrooms. It's going to go in the oven. All right, easy. So that's going to take the longest. While that's cooking, if you haven't shredded your cabbage, run it through a grater, put it through your food processor, or get out a nice sharp knife and just chop through it. Or if you cheated and you just got the ready shaved stuff from the shops, that's cool as well. Makes life a little bit easier. ready prepped. It's going to look like that, just in a bowl. Okay. Slaw, nice healthy alternative to something that's normally packed with mayo. And for what we've got as our mayo, we're going to do yogurt, lemon juice, and some salt. So my sous chef has been able to get Terra number 1 to calm down a little bit. So she's going to get cracking on the slaw.
You take up the...
Okay, so you're going to use a juice of about half a lemon. Squeeze that into your yogurt and put it into the cabbage. Mix it around. Let it set for a little bit. Here's where the optional extras come. We quite like a little bit of sweetness and a little bit of flavor. You're going to chop the dried cranberries and the coriander. So the slaw is going to have your cabbage, your yogurt, your lemon juice, and if you've got some optional extras, in this case, cranberries. And if you want to do a different herb, that's cool. Look what's in the fridge. Use it up. Some parsley would go nicely in there. Some dill would work pretty well as well. This slaw is actually fantastic with some walnuts as well. So if you want a little bit of, crunch, a bit of texture into it, you can get some nuts into there. You don't want to keep it too lean. You're not too worried about the extra fat. All right, Gria's doing her magic. I want to see who's in the house. Guys, remember, competition. Tell us you're here. Tell us where you're from. 500 Rand voucher, either from Wild Sprouts if you're in Cape Town, or outside of Cape Town for an awesome 500 Rand Yucky Chef voucher. We need to hear from you. So we need to know you're here, and we need to know where you're from. Post it on the comments, and let us know. Janine from PE is here. Dawn Christie from Takar. A few more from Cape Town. Karen from Durban. Julianne from Pretoria. Good to have you here with us, guys.
So the Strathans are here from Durban, I think.
Strathan, what's some more?
Hello, Nicola. Hello, Greg. I haven't met you, but hello.
The locals, pretty much. I feel like I know you guys. Who else is in the house? Melissa from Preheat. North Country, Debbie, hello. Kate Woods from Cape Town. Lovely. Who else? Althea from Cape Town. What do you guys think about our music? I had 2 options today. One of them was some sort of hotel waiting room kind of stuff, and we went for this one. It had a little bit of vibe. Let us know what you think. Kelly from Josie, good to see you. How's everyone's prep going? How are you guys doing? Is everyone with us? Not a whole lot to do. Mushroom should be in the oven by now. Hopefully you or your trusty right hand is getting your slaw done. So let's give you a good view. Seasoned yogurt, super simple. We've got our chopped cranberries, and in there's the cabbage and our coriander. Right, so just make it nice and flavorful. If you want to add anything else, go wild. Gria's getting very chefy here, and she is zesting a lemon. How do you think this is going to turn out? It smells great. The zest of a lemon is fantastic. That's where all the flavor is. So get that in there. It's going to be super. Can Clive Turwin cook? Well, that's $1 million question. I've never personally seen it. I've lived with him for a couple of years. Clive, can you? I want to see a picture, please. In head office in Germany. I don't know who looks after him over there. I get a little bit worried. But hopefully it's not just bratwurst and Weissbier. So all we've done, guys, mix the yogurt and lemon juice in there. Give it a good stir. You can, if you want to, get your hands nice and dirty and massage it and get all the flavors in there. But if you want to keep your hands clean because you're precious like me, this is the spoon. Pippa from Sunset West, good to have you. How's everyone doing, guys? Gary, am I talking slow enough? Botswana leads here. Awesome. We've at least got Germany and Botswana from beyond our borders. Is anyone else from outside of South Africa? Give us a hello, guys. Natasha from Cape Town. Melissa didn't get Slaw. We've got some spinach leaves and mince. Beautiful, that'll work. Nice flavors, guys. It's just having a fresh side. So if you want to just do a little salad on the side, that's cool. Just showing you another way to come around. So get some good non-starchy veg in there. Stew and Ren cooking. They're on number 4. This is episode 4, guys. Going well. Let us know any feedback, how you're feeling, things you want to see, recipes, ideas. I think our chickpea coconut curry has been the win so far. We had the most thoughts from that.
Yeah, I think it's done.
Okay, super. So you'll just let that slaw sit for a little bit. It's actually better if you make it a couple hours before and stick it in the fridge. All the flavors will come together nicely, but you can bang it together in 5 minutes and it's ready to go as a nice start. All right. So mushrooms are in the oven. It's nice and hot. They had the thyme, salt, and olive oil. Super simple. The slaw, we had some good shredded cabbage. If you wanted, you could grate some other things in there as well. If you've got some courgettes or some carrots, if you want a little bit of color, that'd work as well. So with our shredded veg, we simply added some yogurt and lemon juice, seasoned with some salt and pepper. And our optional extras we added in there was some coriander and some dried cranberries. If you've got some walnuts, they're going to be great. Add a little crunch on top, but just let that sit for a little bit. Okay, so next little bit that we're going to move towards is cooking the chicken. This is going to cook super quickly, right? So I'm going to show you what we're doing here. We've got 4 nice chicken fillets. Typically, each one of them is about 150 grams. So if you see most of our sort of one-on-one programs for our clients watching, the sort of bigger plans for the male guys out there, that's about a protein portion. Females, smaller body size might be a little bit smaller. So you'll either choose a little smaller breast here to get your portion out. Remember, palm of your hand is always kind of a good guide, an easy way to get your protein portion right. Same thickness and size, an easy way to do it. What I'm going to do with these is actually just slice them in half that way. They're going to cook a little bit quicker because of that. And it also means it's a bit easier to get your portion control right. So if you don't need the full one, so just show you like that. Yeah. Maybe don't do it while your hand's on the other side, because slicing through your hand right now won't be very fun. So I'm just going to slice them across in half. You can get the mallet out and smack them very, very flat if you want to. I don't want to damage them. They sometimes end up being a little bit drier if you do it that way, just because you've broken some of the cell structure. Okay.
What's relevant from Russia?
We've got Russia. So we've got Botswana, Germany, and Russia. Who else, guys?
That's not here from Guildford, UK.
Guildford, Southwest London, fantastic parts of the world.
From Amsterdam.
Amsterdam. This is global. It's amazing.
And here from England.
Anthea, another one-on-one client, also Southwest, West-ish London. Beautiful part of the world. Lived in Rains Park myself for 2 years, Southwest London. I'm happy to be back home and have a little bit more sun. You guys have your week of summer happening, I think, in a couple of weeks, and then back to some dark days. I'm just joking.
When Margaret says she's made the chickpea curry 3 times, please.
So the chickpea curry was a massive hit. Guys, if you like that one, next week is going to be not entirely dissimilar, but I'll run you through that at the end of the show. Remember, competition going, get those entries in, tell us who you're here, tell us where you're from, and you can win that Wild Sprout voucher or the Cabbage voucher. All right, so your chicken's sliced. It's going to cook really quickly. Will literally be 2-3 minutes each side. Your mushrooms should be smelling really nice. You should get that thyme and salt coming out. Mushrooms are fantastic. One of my favorite veg, actually. Mainly because they're delicious, but also good little nutrition bomb. You're not going to get a lot of calories from it. You get a little bit of selenium, and one of the few places some vitamin D from a plant source. So get them in winter. Quite often vitamin D levels drop. We don't get a lot of sun. So what I did today and what I normally do with them as well, the way that I cut them, gills, put those gills outside in the sun, and the UV rays will convert into vitamin D in the shell. And you can increase the vitamin D content of your mushrooms with the bit of sunshine. So nice top tip. Okay, so splash of oil on your chicken. I'm using some olive oil, rub it in there, both sides. And we're simply just going to season it with salt and pepper. Guys, if you get good quality produce, good quality chicken, you don't need to add too much flavor to it. But if you've got a favorite spice that you want to do, you want to get some chili on it, you want to put some paprika or coriander, go wild. You've got a nice flavored salt you want to use, do it. Anything really works with chicken. These are just some really nice rest. All I want is the salt and pepper. Okay. Heidi from Cape Town. Tana from Botswana. We've got actually two. Tana, another one-on-one client who started very well, solidly up there. Been quarantined, can't get back into South Africa. Right, just yet. So, all right, we are 15 minutes in, guys. Pretty close to actually bringing everything together once the chicken's cooked. So, salt and pepper, olive oil on your chicken. If you didn't slice it, it doesn't matter. It's just going to cook a bit longer. I've just done it so it cooks nice and quickly, and we can control portions a bit more easy. While that cooks, I'm going to ask Greer just to prep whatever else we're going to put on the stack. So in this instance, on the recipe, slice up your tomatoes if you haven't yet. So just one nice tomato, we're going to get that going, and some good crunchy lettuce, and that's going to go on the mushroom with the chicken. If you've got anything else that you want to put on there, sort of a favorite burger topping, I think I've got some jalapenos kicking around the back of the fridge. Those will be quite nice on there. Go for it. Some pickles, if you've got some of those, throw them on. All of those sorts of things, guys, there's hardly any calories in them, so don't worry, it's going to be packed with flavor, which is awesome. So we don't have to be too careful with it. All right, so get your pan to a medium high heat. So I'm going to cook it on here. Nice big pan because we've got lots of fillets, lots of mouths to feed. Check on your mushrooms, they should be doing all right. All right, and chicken on there, oil and spice side down. If there's only two of you like us, cook the rest for tomorrow. Prep in advance. It makes your lunches the next day much easier. You don't have to worry about another meal. And you can do anything with it. So you can use it for a snack if you need a bit of protein in your snack tomorrow. Okay. A little more salt and pepper on the unseasoned side. And just let those cook for 2 or 3 minutes. Sharon can't see how I'm cooking the chicken. So just on a hot pan, a little bit of oil, seasoned, and we just sort of frying it off lightly on there. Our Botswana crew is getting together. Awesome. To be connecting you guys, that's what it's about. How's everyone doing? Paolo's got some rosemary on the chicken. That's going to work beautifully. Some rosemary obviously goes very nicely with that. Some sun-dried tomatoes might be quite nice. Play around, guys. Go well. Get some good flavour into there. How's everyone doing? Ben from Waterfall. The Gowers. Viv and Rob, good to have you in the house. You might have to get some wine from somewhere around that neighborhood. Right. Is everyone on track? Looking good. Guys, that's maybe a bit too long already, but let's see. Just a nice brown on the one side. You can see it starts to cook through pretty quickly. The beauty about cutting them like that. You can cook them quickly and try not overcook them. So it'll make a great filling for a wrap tomorrow, for your chicken salad. Use your portion for tonight and you're going to have extra for tomorrow. Super simple. All right. Once those come off, the other half of the lemon, just use it for a little drizzle over the top. If your sous chef hasn't used all the juice. Or, here's another tip, we're full of them today. Stick your lemon in the microwave for 10 seconds, roll it around, and you're going to get a lot more juice out of it. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so that chicken should be pretty close. Have a check on your mushrooms, make sure they're all going right. So they're looking beautiful. And we're getting close to dishing, guys. Cool. So that's just come out of the microwave. Look at that, beautiful. So I'm just going to do it while it's on the... So we've got full value out of our lemon. Some rind went into the coleslaw. Some lemon juice finished. Yeah. So chicken should be done, guys. It's going to cook really, really quickly. You don't want to overcook it and get it dry. Turn down the heat, and hopefully your mushrooms are looking beautiful, like that. Cook through, still soft, but a bit of texture to them. And those are going to be the base of your stacks. So it's all about assembling. Just get the last little bit of chicken. Top up the pan was not enough, so I'm going to let those guys go for a little bit longer. See? And let's assemble. Okay, so how's everyone doing? I'm going to give you a couple minutes just to bring things together. Look how beautifully laid out this all is. Obviously wasn't me. So we're just going to put our stack together with some tomato and some lettuce. We've got our chicken. We grab the mushrooms, bring them across here. You can see those bad boys. There we go. Beautiful, and I'll store it. Okay. All right. How's everyone doing? Any questions? You ready to lock them up? Everyone seems to be flying. Petrus's kitchen smells lovely. Which is great. Everyone's still looking good. Okay, guys. So ready to go. I'm going to stick down. All right, so just layer them out. We've got 2 mushrooms. Remember, 2 of these fillets is essentially 1 chicken breast. So that's, right, let's do this job. I'm going to go slice a tomato. If you want to, and I always do, add a little bit of salt to your tomatoes. Okay. Whatever nice crisp lettuce you've got, rinsed and washed. Beautiful. If you want to add anything else, I'm going to grab some chili quickly because it was there in the fridge. If Coach Janelle's watching, she'll be adding chili. I found some super hot ones for you, Janelle, from our neighbor. I'm going to make some jam for you and give those to you. Alright, so nice easy stack. So stick a fillet on there. Okay. Yeah, and then last little bit for slaw. Right, so guys, what does yours look like? Hopefully everyone's still with us. Gary, you still with us? Look at those. We've got our stack, looks beautiful. Nice thyme, grilled mushroom, tomato, lettuce, I throw in some chili. Lovely cooked, quick chicken, and that slaw, the no mayo slaw, using yogurt and lemon juice instead. This looks pretty good. I'm quite angry. I might have to have a little bit of white wine just because. And that's it. Super simple, guys. It's taken us 20 minutes to put together. Just showing you that. Just showing you quick, easy, tasty, delicious, healthy, portion controlled. So on our plans, guys, it's 2 plan. It works. Just choose your protein portion that matches your personal plan. The non-starchy veg is great. We've got some mushroom, we've got all the cabbage in there. You can bulk it up with those and keep it up. If you need any carbs with it, you're training tonight, you've got a big session tomorrow, or you maybe not looking to lose weight, some sweet potato wedges or little baby potatoes would go down quite nicely with that. Fantastic little dish. Post your picture, let us know what yours look like. And if you haven't yet and you want to enter our competition, remember, let us know you're here and where you're from. And I want to see all your beautiful creations. Hopefully you and your family have enjoyed the evening in the kitchen as well. Remember, guys, cook together every week. Going to be here next week with a special one. There are a lot of anniversaries going on. It's a 1-month anniversary for Jeff Together, a lot of the guys who got off the bat. And next week, I've taken my inspiration from Sri Lanka for a beautiful egg curry that my wife and I on honeymoon were treated to. So one of our favorite dishes, and it's our anniversary next week as well. So come and celebrate with us, please, guys. We might have some bubbles in our glass. So look forward to doing that with you. If we can find some, we actually don't know. So if anyone wants to bootleg,
it's greatly appreciated.
Post your pics, guys. If you're not yet, go steady with Jeff. Remember, $200 a month, not a hell of a lot. You'll get our newsletter on Friday that's got today's instructions, next week's menu, and bonuses of that. Harry's finally come out. And if you want a little bit more hands-on work, remember our one-on-one programs, how we can implement recipes like these, how it'll work on your personalized plan, how it matches your training. That's what we're about, guys. It's been fantastic having you. If you want any more info, go to jeff.fitness, check it out there, drop us a line, leave us a comment, get a hold of me on Facebook. But it's been fun, it's been awesome. We're looking forward to announcing the winner of the vouchers tomorrow. And see you guys next week. Cheers.